Are you a homeowner thinking about selling your home but want to make sure you make the most money possible? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dee Walton, your partner in real estate, powered by Exp Realty, and today I'm going to share with you 7 tips to get your home sold fast and for the most money possible. These tips can actually help increase the value of your home from anywhere between 5 and 10%. So let's get started. Tip number 1, pre-inspection. Yes, let's go ahead and do a pre-inspection on your home prior to listing it. Doing a pre-inspection actually allows you to get ahead of any issues instead of being surprised by them once we are going to contract with the buyer. Doing a pre-inspection can also help speed up the sales process, simply just because this allows buyers to already have a report in their hand to review, allowing them not to give their own inspection and thus potentially waiving any applicable contingencies. Types of inspections to consider before listing your home, depending on the age of your home and the condition of your home, can include a general inspection. You may also want to consider doing a roof inspection. If you have a pool, you also consider a pool inspection, a termite inspection, or even maybe a foundation inspection. Tip number 2, completing necessary repairs and maybe even doing a little touch-up. So we've gotten the pre-inspection report back from tip number 1, and now we're actually empowered with the information to complete any necessary repairs that we want. So now it's time to review the report, and if you're working with the realtor, I actually recommend that you review your report with your realtor and actually come up with the best course of action to go ahead and complete repairs. Some repairs you may want to do, some you may determine not to do. Along with repairs, you also may want to consider doing a little paint touch-up. So interior paint actually doesn't take a lot of effort, but can make a really big difference in the eyes of a buyer. So removing dirt or marks from the walls actually kind of gives a cleaner feel to your home, especially as buyers are actually moving through your property during a showing. Also, if it makes sense, go ahead and consider giving your home a more modern or painting with more neutral colors to give your home a more updated feel. Tip number 3, curb appeal. So curb appeal is actually something that's easily forgotten prior to listing a home, but it's really important to grab the buyer's attention from the very beginning. If your outside of the home doesn't look appealing to a buyer as they're driving by, then they may not be interested in actually taking a look inside. So some things you can do to improve curb appeal is things like landscaping, making sure the lawn looks really good, removing unnecessary bushes or trees. And then also you can actually go ahead and paint the curb, actually highlighting and refreshing your address. You also may want to consider adding some decor to the porch area, maybe including a welcome mat or even some planters or flowers. This tip number 4, decluttering and deep cleaning the home. So vacant homes are actually easy to sell when it comes to showings, but if you're still living in the home, it's important to clean and declutter. So it's important that we give buyers the ability to imagine and envision themselves in your home without too many distractions and, believe it or not, too many of your actual personal effects. Decluttering includes things like clearing off the kitchen countertops, rearranging furniture to clear any pathways if necessary, and cleaning out closets and cabinets, just for a few examples. Finally, let's do a deep clean. So whether or not you do this yourself or you decide to hire a professional, either way, we want to make sure that we do a deep clean, simply just because this is going to cover things that we don't typically cover with the general cleaning. Things like cleaning out the inside of your appliances, cleaning windows, and cleaning baseboards. Tip number 5, staging. Staging is actually probably one of my favorite parts of listing a home. It really gives us a good feel for what we're going to be working with when we list it, and for getting your home so fast and for the most money possible. Properly staged homes actually sell for about 15% more than unstaged homes, and they sell about 80% faster than unstaged home as well. So again, staging is really, really important. There are 3 options to consider when staging your home. These options include full, partial, or virtual. So full staging is typically going to be for those homes that are completely vacant. And this is where we would actually have a stager come in and bring things like furniture, decor pieces, and wall art. So it's when the home is completely vacant and we need to bring everything in, that's going to be full staging. Partial staging is actually going to include using most of the items that you already have in your home. So a lot of times you can do partial staging without buying anything at all, or maybe you have to buy a few things. So a stager will come in, utilize the personal decor that you already have, and just make it really nice and neat for showings. And then finally, we have virtual staging. Virtual staging, again, is probably going to be more so for our vacant homes, and that's where we actually do the staging online only via pictures. Also, if you partner with me to get your home sold, your staging options are actually included in my services. Tip number 6, professional photos. Professional photos are actually non-negotiable. We want to get professional photos versus utilizing the photos on our phone. It's the first impression and it's extremely critical. Buyers are going to be looking at your home online, so you want to put your best foot forward and show your home in the best possible light. This will increase interest in your home and thus helping it sell fast. Tip number 7, disclosing your upgrades. So when you list your home on the market for sale, you are generally required to disclose any issues or known issues that you're aware of to the buyer. And you do this via seller's disclosure. That way the buyer can look at it and kind of have a heads up on any issues that may pertain to the home. So we might as well let them know of all of the recent upgrades that you made to the home. So for example, if you made any updates to the flooring, any kitchen or bathroom remodels, or even any type of window replacements. So no matter how big or small the upgrade was, we want to still make a list of it and disclose it to the buyer up front so they know all the things that were done to make the home have a more updated feel. And if you stuck around to the end, you get to hear my bonus tip. And I don't know why, but I like to include these bonus tips in my videos lately. And my bonus tip is actually a really important one, which is pricing your home correctly. I cannot stress this enough. It is so important to price your home right. Pricing the home right includes finding that right balance between pricing it too high, scaring away potential buyers, and pricing it too low, leaving money on the table, and we definitely don't want to do that. So whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market, you have to price the home accordingly. It is so important to have a comparative market analysis completed before deciding on the price of your home. So a comparative market analysis is going to allow you to consider all the various factors before you decide on that price. So these are my 7 tips and a very important bonus tip for getting your home sold quickly and for the most money possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Check right here for other videos, and I'll see you next time.